Planescape Torment, still happening. I'm playing it. I'm here in the market, in the lower ward. Last time, I walked around here and talked to all the NPCs, and it took forever, because there's so many of them. And on today's episode, I'm gonna run around and talk to NPCs. I predict that this will be the entire content of the episode. So, you know, get ready for that, I guess. Although I guess I am looking for my skull friend who was kidnapped, but I somehow doubt I'm gonna get around to that. What's going on here? You see a florid, boisterous man. He's shouting and carrying on like there's a war that's about to come through. Like he's got something lodged in his intestines. Like he's too excited about something to talk in a normal tone of voice. His rapid-fire delivery makes it difficult to understand him. You, sir, you there, you look like you could use something. I'm not quite sure what it is yet, but give me time, and I'll have it figured out on the spot. You need rooms? I got rooms. You need supplies? I got supplies. What are you, hang on. What are you selling? Oh, okay, he actually just is selling random shit, okay. Why is this so expensive? Armor class. Okay, well, I don't actually need any of this. He does in fact have rooms. It's true. It's not that expensive either. Yeah, I guess maybe free resting is a thing of the past in this area. That's understandable. Sure, actually, yeah, let's go ahead and spend some... What? Oh, everyone in the end rests for 8 hours, recovers hit points, spells are memorized. Most people would gain 20 hit points from a full night's rest here. You will awaken fully recovered. I guess maybe that's just talking about the main character, because I didn't get all her hit points back. Whatever. Once again, you come to see me, or once again, there must be something I can do for you that my brother Darren cannot. Hey! Ha! I have questions. Anything you want, friend, time and words or money, so keep it snappy. Tell me about this Master of the Bones. Master of the Bones, Lord of the Bones of the Night, librarian of the most grisly library the side of sets homes. Gulls sit upon its shells, whispering their secrets to Lothar's hardened heart, and all who have the temerity to face them. There's much that can be learned there, if the place doesn't drive you mad first. Can you get to the point? He clears his throat. My apologies for trying to make this a little more interesting to you. Just trying to add a little spice. It's to the spirewood signal. There might be a burnt shell of a building. It's possible that you will find a ladder strung of human sinew, or perhaps just wood, that leads down into the heart of Sigil. And when you set foot on ground again, you could come face to face with Lothar himself. What's he do with the skulls? They say dead men tell no tales, but in Lothar's salon, the dead spill their secrets to the willing ear. The more dead, the more tales. The more chant, the more they... And what? The more chant and the more chant, why? The more one's eyes are open to the very heart of the multiverse. He wags his eyebrows for emphasis. Thanks, I had a few more questions. Anything you want, friend? What's this place? What can you tell me of this area? Or, well, no, I guess. Who are you and what do you do? I am Giltspur the auctioneer, at your service. I buy, I sell, I provide services and employment. How about some questions? What's this place? What can you tell me of this area? This way, this is the lower ward, home to the Godsmen and the Great Foundry and a host of services. What do you need? What you need is what we have. What about these godsmen? A group of people close to my heart. They say we all are our own gods, and we have the potential for godliness within our spirits. From the lowest beggar to the highest king, we all nurse gods in our breasts. Who could think of something finer? I feel like this... Okay, we're just pointing out a faction that could think of something finer, I guess. I don't even know what half of these guys are about. Well, I think I can guess what the anarchists are like. Sensates, I have no clue. And Mercy Killers, well, okay, I can make an educated guess on that front, I suppose. I'll say the Dustmen. We know what their deal is, at the least. Aye, good one, fine answer, he chuckles. I had a few more questions. You know any jobs that need doing? I certainly do, friend. I have a little errand for you to run. If you will take it, I'll net you 50 coins. All you need to do is run this handbill down to the print shop and ask Scofflaw Pen to print up 100 copies for me. Here, take it. He shoves a crumpled piece of paper into your hands.
Updated my journal.
Okay, then. What is this about a foundry? To be the foundry is but an opportunity, a place where all can test their metal against the metal, where souls meet their measure and are quenched in the water of knowledge, or shattered against the forge of truth. His voice drops to normal tones for a moment. That's what the godsmen say, at any rate. Okay, then. Well, that was enlightening. To be honest, I was so focused on the rapid-fire delivery there that I didn't really catch a lot of what he was actually saying. But hey, whatever. You see a feral-looking young man in shoddy clothes. His eyes dart about as he scans his surroundings. He notices your approach and begins eyeing you warily. Hello. He looks you up and down and then glances about, returning his attention to you. He gives you a wicked grin. Must have a good reason for disturbing Lenny, Bert. I have some questions. He laughs at you. I ain't no tout. If you got questions, go find one. His smile broadens. Best push off before I have to bleed you. What if I told you Byron Pickett sent me? He stops smiling and examines you for a while. His eyes linger on your scars and he swallows slightly. After a moment, a frown settles on his face and he appears to be nervous. Pickett sent you? Why? Said you can answer some questions. He frowns. What questions? You notice he looks rather tense. I had a skull stolen from me and I want it back. You know who would do such a thing? Journal. He hesitates for a moment and then relaxes slightly. You get the impression that he expected you to ask about something else. He smiles at you. A stolen skull, huh? That'd be the work of Lothar's boys, not me. Heard of Lothar. Just need to find him. I sort of have an idea of this, but whatever. I'm just asking people every question that I have in my possible thing, because why not? He frowns. Now, I don't know that I want to be the one to answer that question. He glares at you for a while, then shrugs. Ruined building just south of Siege Tower. Can't miss it. He smiles evilly again. Okay, then. What can you tell me about this ward? He looks around, then shrugs. It's Lower Ward, home of the common people. Life here isn't as desperate as it is in the Hive, but not as good as it is in the Clark's Ward. He looks around again. Other than that, there's not much to be said. What can you tell me about the Hive? He shakes his head and smiles. I guess you'd call it the slums of Sigil. That's a poor sods there, no place to go other than the dead book. He pauses. Nothing else to say about it. And this Clark's Ward? He smiles. Name says it all, Bert. Clarks, more Clarks. You want to push some papers around, have papers pushed at you, it's the place to go. He shrugs. Nothing else to say about it. Okay. Well, that actually wasn't all that helpful. This wrecked building looks a little out of place here. Door. It's a pawn shop. Okay. This rotund woman, complete with shrewish eyes and a nasal voice, brays out. Now what do we have here? A customer? Do mine eyes spy a customer? The diminutive man replies, of course your eyes spy a customer. They see a customer all the time. Customers on the street. We have no customers. We will never have customers. It is useless and forlorn to hope for... He pauses as his eyes alight on you. Becca, we have a customer! That's what I've been saying to you! She lowers her voice and turns to you. What can we do for you? Can you tell me about the area? Sure, my husband here will be more than delighted to tell you about the Civic Festival and the brothel. She sniffs. And my tastes run more toward... Her tastes run more toward wherever she can make her belly larger. Taste is entirely in her mouth, and even then she has precious little. Precious little judgment too, I say, because I'm allowed your words to sway me from a promising future, and now I'm... Okay. Two of them hurl themselves headlong into pointed bickering. I had a few more questions. The two of them are in a heated argument. They ignore you entirely, as their words slowly fill the air in the shop. I'll just come back later, then. I think I see why they don't get that many customers. Well, I guess I could see what's in here. They're saying... What were they saying? Lothar's place is on the south side, which this looks south to me, but they also said it was behind the siege tower, and I haven't seen any indication of that anywhere, so... Whatever. Wrecked house. This appears to be a ladder constructed from the bones of many creatures, so this is probably the place, I'm gonna guess. Whatever purpose these barrels once served, they are now just flotsam strewn around the room. Can you have flotsam if you're not in the ocean? I guess it's poetic license, I'm sure it's fine. This unusual window allows some light to filter into the room. It casts strange colored shadows across the walls and floor. That's a lot of skulls. Shelf of skulls. Thank the powers you're here, Chief. Get me out of here. Oh, hey, I guess it's Mort. What are you doing up there? I was where that vermin nicked me and brought me here. Come on, boss. We gotta get out of here. This place is bad news. Why don't you just float down? I can't, I tried, come on. Get me down before... Oh. A flash of light as smoke blinds you for a moment, and a withered old man stands before you. Do we have visitors, Skull? Oh no. Mort whispers furiously. Do not offend this blood boss. He'll deadbook you faster than you can spit. The old man ignores Mort. Greetings, traveler. Who might you be to enter Lothar's humble salon without invitation? You kidnapped my friend. Give him back now. Kidnapped? Your friend? I have done no such thing. Where's this friend? Mort speaks up. He means me. Look, sir, just let me go and we'll let this go. Water under the ditch, eh? I did not give you permission to speak, Skull. Mort quails under Lothar's grim voice. Scarred one, if you wish the skull back, you must fetch me a skull of greater value from the catacombs below. I will not bargain for something that is already mine, accept or not. He was never yours or anyone's to begin with. Your ignorance is astonishing. You truly know very little about very little. Now, fetch me another skull to replace him, or say farewell to your friend. Fine, how do I get another skull that's worth what he's worth? Move aside the divan in the center of the room and pass through the portal on the eastern wall of the chambers below to the catacombs. The portal will remain active for your return. In the catacombs, many skulls. One of great value lies within the interred crypts of the Dustmen, beyond the drowned nations. Bring that skull to me, as my Werat minions have failed to do, and I will see to it that your friend is returned to you. Perhaps I shall even answer some questions for you. I've been to the tomb you speak of. It's empty.
Updated my journal.
What is the meaning of this? The tomb was so well trapped, so well defended from scrying magics, that it was a challenge even for me. There must be some explanations for this. He draws out his words angrily and slowly. You will provide it to me. Go through the portal in the chambers below and seek the answer. I believe it was a trap to discourage the grave robbers who prey on such crypts. There's some merit in what you say. I just lied to him. Or I guess it wasn't a lie option. That was my tomb. I kind of feel like I want to... Fuck, I should have picked that option. Damn it. I have an autosave. I can try this again. Hang on. Let's just see what this gets us. There's some merit in what you say, yet there's something about that crypt that spoke of much promise. I'll think on this, and I encourage you to do the same. He turns away and looks back to you almost immediately. Bring me another skull, then, and our agreement shall be as before. Do not try to deceive me with just any skull, either. I'm something of a connoisseur. Return when you have something of value to me.
Updated my journal. Stronger.
Hang on. I'm curious now. Let's try this again. I guess, yeah, so this whole thing is like... if you missed the Nameless One's tomb, this would send you right there. Because I guess that's pretty important, and missing that would be bad for reasons. Of course, the tomb's right next to where the Bronze Sphere is, and I don't think you can get to this part in the game without having picked that up, so it seems a little unlikely that you would have missed it. But, it was my own tomb. Your tomb? Your tomb? He eyes you carefully. You'll investigate this more carefully. Okay. It didn't actually change much. Alright, never mind.
Updated my journal. Stronger.
Oh, I just instantly returned. Okay. You returned, I see. Do you have a skull for me? I have the skull of Suego, the Werat Dustman missionary. Lothar takes the head of Suego from you and examines it carefully, checking the teeth. A Dustman missionary and spy, eh? This'll be satisfactory. Oh, okay. I guess carrying that skull around with me actually turned out to be useful. Great. His fingers twist through an arcane gesture. Your friend will be waiting for you above ground where you came in. Have your answers from me. I have many questions. Keep it quick, Scarred One. I cannot tarry all day. Why am I immortal?
Updated my journal.
Your mortality, your soul, if you will, that which allows you to live and die, is gone from you. It was stripped from you by magical means, by the night hag, Ravel Puzzlewell. Your mortality is the key to your existence. When you find it, you will find your answers. I don't have a soul? Does that make sense? How do I do anything? Okay, I don't. Alright, whatever. Also, why does this guy know this? What the hell? Tell me about this Ravel. Our puzzle well is an enigma, even among the night hags. Some would call her balmy, others say she plays a deeper game than any can see through. She's evil through and through, making the fiends you'll see in the area seem positively divine when compared to her. She's out of the reach of men now, thank the powers, for she was mazed by the Lady of Pain. Mazed? How do I find her? Mazes are like pocket dimensions, small places between places. To reach one, you will need to find a portal and a key. I do not know where the door or the key are. Perhaps you should seek some of your old acquaintances. You have certainly left a trail of them behind. They will find you, no doubt. Pray they mean you well. Perhaps you should visit the Civic Fest Hall. They have many answers there. What did Ravel do?
My journal.
She's a maker of toys and puzzles, a solver of problems that didn't need solving. She decided that Sigil, the cage, was the largest puzzle box of all and set herself to undo it. To let in the armies of fiends at her disposal, no doubt, to upset the balance of the city and turn the entire burg into a charnel house. Pray to any power you hold dear with thanks she did not succeed. I will find her then and force her to return my mortality. Okay, I guess that's... alright. You again? What do you want from old Lothar now? I have given you your skull, friend, and your answers. I warn you, I haven't all day to attend to you. His gaze falls on you with the force of a sledgehammer. I just wanted to talk to you some more. He stares at you coolly, makes a small motion, and you find yourself gone. Wait a minute. Okay. Well, we got Mort back, I guess. Oh, he's still hurt, though.
Done.
Oh, well, hey, I took care of that. Good, that's good, I guess. I mean, I guess it seemed pretty clear that they were wanting you to do that sooner rather than later, considering you can ask every single person in the entire universe, hey, where's that Lothar guy? And most of them seem to know where he is, so... Alright, well... that's one problem solved. That was kind of awkwardly delivered exposition, though, I have to say. Maybe I skipped some steps because I'd already completed the Nameless One tomb. But, like... there wasn't any particular indication that he knew who I was, or what had happened to me, or anything, up until the point where I asked him and he just told me immediately. Which was weird. I assumed that there was some sort of dialogue set up for that I just didn't get, because I was a little ahead, or something. Anyway, it was a bit awkward. But hey, a lead's a lead, I guess. The man has rough, leathery skin, with a pale yellow cast and gaunt features. His face is angular, his nose is small and highly placed, and his ears taper to points. Another Githzerai, I guess. A tracery of tattoos and scars cover his body. He is dressed in strange, gaudy leathers that look more ornamental than combat-ready. His eyes are like two small black stones, and they attract you as you approach. Before you reach him, Dakon pauses. Oh. Not a Githzerai, I see. I'd caution you against speaking to this Githyanki. What's a Githyanki?
Updated my journal.
Githyanki and Githzerai were once of common stock. We were slaves and food for the Illithids, mind flayers, who devoured our lives in order to succor their own. One of our ancestors, the warrior Queen Gith, led us to victory against the Illithids and we escaped. We have waged unending war on the mind flayers ever since. However, there was disagreement over the future of our people. Upon the blasted plains, our leader Zerthamon made the pronouncement of two skies, and steel was bared. One race became two. It is a rift that cannot be crossed peacefully. Well, they're going to speak to him anyway. Dakon nods. Mort rolls his eyes. Fools rush in. The Githyanki has been watching your approach and seems to ignore you entirely. Dakon who walks on the walls of Shakrat Law. An unexpected surprise. He draws his weapon. Dakon also draws his blade. Yemen, your blood shall corrode the flagstones of the street. All these gifts seem to know each other. This is weird. I mean, they just immediately get into a fight. Hey, can we not... do we have to do this? Dakon speaks to you, though he never takes his eyes off his opponents. Hold fast and do not stand between our blades. Oh, fucking whatever. Then fight. I see if I care. The Githyanki and Dakon begin to trade blows immediately. Alright. I believe in you.
Just folly.
Oh. Okay.
Endure.
Sure. He's... alright.
The rock sings true.
You got him, I guess. And, oh, he's got friends. Oh, wonderful. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done this. You drop anything cool? A dirty rat charm, no. Alright, fuck this. I don't have time for this shit. Wait, what? The autosave put me back here. Oh. I wanted some more questions answered. Keep it quick, hard one, I cannot tarry all day. Why have I lost my memory? I didn't get to ask him this before. It's a side effect of losing your mortality. Okay. This appears to be a siege tower. The walls are scarred and pitted. It has seen many a battle in its lifetime. Oh, that's where it is? Okay. In its lowered position, this drawbridge would give attackers access from the siege tower to the walls of a city or keep. I mean, it's literally like a siege tower. Like, that's what it is. Okay. Its crates are beginning to show signs of age. Soon they will crumple to a pile of refuse. These barrels are probably here to catch rainwater. The only thing that fills them is dust. And it's another one of these bizarre things. Oh. You approach the location of the portal that the boy Laszlo spoke of. You begin to replay your conversation with him in your head. Maybe the secret to getting in is in not wanting to get in. You hear yourself say. Okay. Apparently this goes to a lower plane or something like that? That seems like a bad time. I don't want to deal with that just yet. I guess I'll talk to this Grosuk.
Air's making my skull itch.
You see a reptilian creature with a snake-like body, 4 clawed feet, leathery wings, and a draconian head. The scales covering its body are a vile shade of green. The creature stands upright on its hind legs, balancing with its prehensile tail. As you approach, its eyes narrow to slits and it begins to hiss. The air around the creature begins to radiate heat, and its scales take on a pale sheen. It gives you a hungry look and appears ready to strike. Suddenly it releases a flurry of hisses and relaxes its stance a bit. Go, Grosuk, no talk. Told wait. It glares at you as its tail lashes back and forth. Sebastian sent me. The creature relaxes quite a bit, and the air grows cooler. It holds out a clawed hand to you. Give Grosuk information. He looks at you expectantly. What information? It's hard to read facial expressions on a reptile, but you are certain that the Grosuk is rather annoyed with you. His tail begins to lash furiously, and the air grows warm again. No question. Give Grosuk information or die. Then Grosuk take information from body. I need to know which piece of information is for you. I run errands intended for several people, you understand. He glares at you for a moment while he thinks. Finally, he gestures at a nearby tower. Siege tower, how get inside? Sebastian say divine way. Grosuk take a step toward you and holds out his hand. Now give. Oh, that information. I'm sorry, Sebastian wanted to deliver that one in person. He'll be along soon.
My journal.
The air around Grosuk begins to radiate heat, and his scales take on a pale sheen. He gives you a hungry look and appears ready to strike. He opens his mouth to reveal several rows of razor-sharp teeth. No, Grosuk think you lie. Give information now, Grosuk kill quick, not slow. Now give, Grosuk take time. Remove you insides, let you watch. Wait, I don't have the information you want, but I know something that I think is worth my life. Grosuk cocks his head to one side and glares at you. He seems lost in thought for a moment. Grosuk, listen. Information good, you live. He gives a toothy grin. Not good, you die. Grosuk, give word. Oh man. That would definitely get him killed if I said this right. Yeah, just rat him out, I don't know. How do I know you'll keep your word? The creature glares at you. This pact, you and Grosuk. Grosuk live by word of pact, now you tell. I like how both of these answers are effectively the same thing. I did just save. Do I think I can beat this guy up? I doubt it. Well, probably not. Well, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll just fight him, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Hang on. I need to give more the teeth back.
Hey, come on.
I don't know. Hopefully, like, we can just beat him up, I guess, or something. Maybe I'll have Dakon cast a spell or something.
Grow strong.
Throw a magic missile at him. I guess that did something. Do it again. I don't think this is really working out in my favor.
It's not working on this thing.
Yeah.
Encore.
Yeah, see, that's kind of what I thought would happen. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Just run over and fucking wail on him again. It's a bit irritating that I need magic weapons to hurt this guy, but half my party can't, well, none of my party can switch the weapons that they're using. So they're just kind of worthless.
My bike's not working on this thing.
Again, it has come to pass.
This is so stupid.
What's in this thing?
Yeah.
I guess no, my bike's not working on this thing.
Oh, okay, that works. Whatever. Oh, that's fine, I guess I'm okay with that. Stylish script around the door frame proclaims this building as a print shop. Oh, I guess I have a thing to do here. Scofflaw pen. Got a message for you. Run here, take it, and these coins.
Done.
Be back with your receipt. Okay. Oh, yeah, walk around the counter. That's really important. Yeah, good. You see a thin, stooped man hunched over a desk, scribbling on a piece of paper. His hair is thinning and drab, drawn back into a ponytail, and thin spectacles adorn his hooked nose. His age could be anywhere from his early 20s to his late 40s. He doesn't look up as he speaks to you. What do you want? Make it quick. Who are you? My name is Penn, Burke, and your question answers mine. You have no idea this was a printing shop before strolling in, and now you've decided to make it your personal quest to waste not only your time, but mine as well. What do you print? Books, pamphlets, handbills, words, letters, whatever. He amends. Though I don't do any racy prints, and I won't fulfill any perversions that you might want, nor do I care to ask. Okay, I had a few questions. They have to do with work? Well, no. Then you're wasting your time and mine. Good day. Don't ignore me. He waves his hand, and you find yourself outside his shop. Oh, come on! No, I have a thing to do, though. Oh dear, have you come to threaten me again? He seems supremely unconcerned. How'd you do that? Trade secret. Did you actually want something, or are you coming in to bluster some more again? I had a few questions. To do with work? Yeah, I guess. Guildspur asked me to deliver the handbill to you so you can print up 100 copies. He takes the handbill from you, looks it over, and says, I'll have it for him later. Go tell him. Okay, I had some more questions. Does it have to do with work? No, I suppose I don't. Alright, never mind. Whoops. What is this? Barely legible script above the entry proclaims this building to be the Vault of the Ninth World. What the fuck does that mean?
I'm gone.
Vault of the Ninth World. What is that? What is that? Welcome to the Vault of the Ninth World. How may I serve you on this fine day, Sigillian? What are you? I am the voice of the Vault of the Ninth World. I am here to serve you, the customer. Instruct me in what you desire. Okay. I guess you can store things here? Well, that's nice. Why is this place called the Vault of the Ninth World? Frankly, I have no idea. I think the owners thought that it would be a clever name or something. Is this place really as big as a world? No, it's just a marketing exaggeration. There's a lot of space here, but not that much. I'd like to store something. I'm sorry, we seem to be full up at the moment. Can I do anything else for you? I thought this was supposed to be a huge storehouse. Well, yes. The head sounds a little embarrassed. Only we ran out of space, and there's something a little fishy going on around here, and I don't know what. The gist of the matter is this. We don't really accept items for storage anymore. Oh, then I have a few questions. I'd like to claim something. And what was it you were looking for exactly? I was looking for a large bag of coins. We have a bag of coins like the one you described, sir. I just need to find out one thing from you. How much was in it? 2,112 coins. I'm sorry, sir. That must not be your bag of wealth. Can I get something? Can you get something else? You don't take the names of the people who leave things? I don't understand this system. It doesn't seem very efficient. What's this place? Vaults of the Ninth World's pleased to serve as a warehouse for the lower ward and all the sentients of Sigil. Our motto is, when one world just isn't big enough, we provide storage space for those who have little to spare. Our prices are competitive, our service exemplary, and our courtesy to customers is known throughout the plains. Okay, bye, I guess. Yes, my masters are very curious what they are. I know only I'm just a big spell on a head. I have no idea what's happened to all the storage space. We're open now in case anyone asks. You should have no difficulty in getting something out, just ask for it. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Very well, we at the Vault of the Ninth World value your business. Please return. Yeah, I'll bet. A strangely shaped container with secure bindings sealing it. What could be in it? These crates are made of very sturdy stock. They must contain some heavy items. Although these crates are stacked in a haphazard fashion, they all appear to be sequentially numbered. This crate bears a symbol of a skull and has a slogan, "Engineered for Eternity," engraved on it. Whatever that means. Okay, well, there's some people in the back here. Let's see, Otis. You see a hulking man, dull-faced and slack-jawed. His muscles, however, are truly a sight to behold. He regards you steadily with his dead eyes. What? Who are you? No talk me, talk Lena. He waves his oak-like arm at the woman supervisor. Okay, fair enough, I guess. What about you, Connell? You see a thin, skulking man. His long, nimble fingers quiver slightly, and he has trouble meeting your eyes when he talks to you. You startled me. I haven't seen you around here before, stranger. What do you want from me? Who are you? I'm Connell. I work here. And what's this place? He looks at you carefully to see if you're joking. It's the Vault of the Ninth World. It's a storehouse. Didn't you read the sign when you came in? Not that carefully. Who are you? I'm Connell. Alright, you did say that already. What is this place? Okay, great. Alright, good conversation, I guess. You see a middle-aged woman, her face hair-lined with compassionate. She looks like she's led a hard life. Can I help you with something, stranger? Who are you? I'm Lena. I supervise these other two. She waves a hand at her companions. What is it you do here? This is a storehouse. I'm the supervisor. Things get stored here. Things get taken out here. She shrugs. Not much to tell, really. Okay. Wait, that's it? What? They're talking about, oh, there's like mysterious, there's not as much space as they thought. There's a quest here, isn't there? Okay, I can't find it. Fuck it, whatever, I'm leaving. Waste my fucking time, will ya? Honestly. Oh, and we found the slave traders. I don't want to talk to these people, man. I feel like I'm gonna get into a fight, and I don't think I'm good at winning fights. Fuck. Whatever, let's see. You see a boisterous auctioneer. He is very animated and does a lot of shouting, yelling, and stomping. He seems to have a tendency toward melodrama, and makes a lot of strange facial expressions as he waves his arms. Ugh, I don't want to talk to this guy. He glances at you and motions to the crowd that he's taking a break. Well, 1,000 greetings do I bestow on you, sir? He does a double take when he notices your scars. You know, I take one look at you with my discerning eye, and I see a man in the market for some healing charms. Do you have any charms? He gives you a shocked look and gestures grandly at himself. Do I, Duran, have any charms? He pauses for effect. No, sir, I do not. However, don't let that fact discourage you. I have plenty of other items for sale. He points to the rear of the auction block where a group of people stands in chains. He sells slaves? He shakes his head. No, sir. These are indentured servants, not slaves. For the most part, they are guilty of minor crimes. The proceeds from their sale go toward paying their debt to the city. After their term of servitude, they will be free citizens once again. Still sounds like slavery to me. He gives you a bright smile. I don't concern myself with such thoughts. My task is to sell their contract as given by the courts of Sigil. He lowers his voice as he leans in closer. And collect a percentage for my efforts, you understand? And he straightens. You said they were guilty of crimes? What crimes did they commit? He shrugs his shoulders in an exaggerated way. I don't know for certain, but I would guess theft, assault, or not being able to pay their debts. Those are the most common transgressions. I see. I have some questions for you. He shakes his head. Little time for such wigwag, Fred. There's dealing to be done. Speak quick. I don't think he's gonna tell me anything I really want to know.
Lungs feel like a chimney.
Oh, that wasn't a I'm hurt quote. That's a we're in the lower wards and it sucks here kind of quote. Alright. What about, you've got a unique name. Who are you? You see a young woman who's trying to get your attention. She's wearing shoddy clothes, but her demeanor is one of elegance, unlike that of the people who surround her. Upon closer inspection, you notice that her skin is clean and smooth, lacking the yellow tint of the inhabitants of this ward. She notices your approach and smiles at you. Hello? I thank the powers that you noticed me. I'm in need of the services of a mercenary. Aren't you a slave? Or no, I guess you're... Wait, I'm confused. Whatever. She pauses... indentured servant, whatever. She pauses and examines you more carefully. If appearances are any indication, you would seem to be such an individual. Appearances can be deceptive. A look of concern crosses her face. Yes, Cutter, forgive me, I did not mean to offend you. I'm in a situation of, well, desperation. I've exhausted all resources available to me in order to remedy my situation, but what exactly is it that you want of me? She nods to you. The heart of the matter is that I am to be sold into slavery for a crime I did not commit. I'm in need of a champion, someone who will help me prove my innocence and free me from this fate. She pauses and looks at you expectantly. Tell me exactly what's going on. She thinks for a moment. This is long in the telling, Cutter. Please bear with me. Fine, whatever. She sighs as she begins her tale. My husband died recently and left me his business. I'm not business oriented, so I decided to sell. Not long afterward, I was contacted by a lender saying a loan on the business had not been paid. She pauses to gather her thoughts. I examined all the documents my husband kept and found that there had indeed been a loan taken, but it had just recently been paid in full. I explained this to the lender, and a few days later, he asked for a copy of the document. It was nowhere to be found. She looks concerned and pauses to think. Well, when I could not prove that the loan was paid, the lender took me before the court. My monies are taken and applied to the balance owed. Since it did not pay off the loan, I am to be sold on the block to try and recover the remaining amount due. It gives you a forlorn look. I don't understand. Why sell you into slavery? She shrugs. Serves many purposes. First, it keeps the prisons relatively clear of all but the vilest criminals. Second, the sale of the convicted is used to pay for any damages, costs, or fees involved in the case. Finally, the convicted still serves a sentence from which they are eventually released, supposedly as better citizens. This is all fascinating, but I don't see how I can help you. I need someone to find the missing document, the one that proves the loan was paid. Or if you could purchase my contract, I could pay you back. She gives you a pleading look. I can't spend the next 5 years of my life in this ward, Cutter. It'll kill me. Surely you've noticed the illness shared by all who live here. What illness are you talking? Well, the yellow skin and the coughing. She nods her head. Yes, Cutter, please. Can you find it in your heart to help me? She looks at you nervously. Please. You've been found guilty in a court of law, and only the law can help you. Truth. Wow. That's some faith in the process right there. What's in it for me if I help you? There's not much point asking that, is there? Oh, I suppose I'll see what I can do. I have some questions, though. She nods her head eagerly. Ask anything, Cutter. What's this lender's name? I know his name well, Cutter, after all I've been through. I will not likely forget it. She gets a faraway look, then shudders for a moment. Byron Pickett is his name. She pauses for a moment. And his associate may be someone named Lenny. Right. These fuckers. Who's this Lenny? She thinks for a moment. There was a small, furrow-looking man who came to court a few times. He would sit behind Pickett and whisper to him occasionally. She pauses and looks lost in thought. She frowns. I remember him because he always seemed to be uncomfortable in his clothes. He would pick at them as if they were new, as if he were not used to wearing them. She pauses again. On one such occasion, Pickett told him to sit still and stop fidgeting. He called him Lenny. Okay, I have some more questions. Who do I talk to about your contract? That would be Darren the auctioneer. He's usually over there on the block. Okay, so I could buy her, but I don't really feel like I want to support the slave trade particularly. Could you have misplaced the loan document? She shakes her head. No, Cutter, I'm a very meticulous person. I kept the document in a lockbox in my husband's study. It never left that room. So you think it could have been stolen? She shrugs. I don't know. Why would anyone steal that, yet leave other valuables be? It makes little sense to me. Well, maybe the lender stole the document so that you pay for the loan twice. She looks at you in shock. That is a terrible thought. She hesitates, but then begins to tap her chin with her fingers, she thinks. But also a most ingenious one, Cutter. This Byron Pickett does strike me as a knight of the post. A what? She gives you a quizzical look. A thief or a cheat, Cutter. Such are called knights of the post, or of the cross trade. I have some more questions. Have you explained any of this to these courts you spoke of? She nods her head. Oh, yes, Cutter. I've explained my situation to many. You're the first to be willing to help me. She smiles warmly at you. Okay. Well, that's a lot of shit you've gotten yourself into, isn't it? Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to talk to this Byron and Lenny again. I guess that explains why they didn't have much to say at first. Next time. Or I guess I'm running errands for them. Well, whatever. Quests. We're doing quests. We do the things. You put the coin in the box and the monkey dance for you. You know. That's me. Okay. I'll see you then.